All right, I got some momentum going. I just won orange stake, purple stake back to back, so let's go on the gold stake, see what we can do. Take this. I have an AirPod in because I was watching TikToks. We'll take this slow, methodical. We'll try and win first try. I'm seeing 3 spades. We could also fish for the straight, but I'm gonna go for the spades flush. We would have gotten straight. Let's one more spade. Bummer. We got it on both hands. We got the ace and we got the 9. Okay, we get the flush. Took 2 hands, so anything that's $7 that might be in the shop, so you might see like a holographic or something, we can't pick up. Okay. So $7 4 fingers. It's perishable. It's not ideal. Not something you want to ideally grab anyway. Smiley face is strong. Ice cream is just as strong. These are nice. I'm gonna open up a buffoon pack, hoping for something better. But we can grab these 2 just in case we don't grab anything. I will take business card. I won't take the ice cream or the smiley face. And I'm gonna go next, hoping the business card can bring in some profit. I see 4 spades again. I also see a straight. So let's play the straight. No money. Let's go for the hearts flush. We don't really need the hearts flush. Let's look for more face cards. So we can do, I like the idea of doing a 2 pair here. Okay. As long as you get a proc, I think business card is kind of worth it. Ideally you would like to get 2 procs here because it gets $4. $4 is equivalent to all the hands that you have. So it'd be like having an extra hand. But it also takes you over the interest threshold, which is what you want. Unlucky. Yeah, extra dollar of interest. We could have gotten the voucher if we wanted to. I like the idea of going broke again, opening the spectral pack. I was just gonna say hex is something I would like to see. And then because we are playing enhanced face cards would be nice. Deja vu could pair really well with business card. First boss is -1 hand size. Enhanced face cards, you could get a gold card, and maybe that's worth it. I'm not a big believer of the red seal, but enhanced face cards could also be something like a glass face card. You can get a hierophant face card. I think you can even get like a wild face card, and honestly that's not even that great. But with 3 more face cards in the deck, potentially 2 more face cards in the deck, we have a higher chance of getting value out of the business card. I am down. Maybe because of the retrigger value of the red seal, maybe I'll get more value out of playing business card than hoping to get a gold card. And I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna put it on a jack, and we are going to go next. Okay, I see. With 1.5, You want to play anything, straights, flushes, full houses, whatever you can, you know, if you can snag one of those, that'd be nice. I have 3 hearts here. I do like the idea of fishing for hearts flush. We don't get it, but we do get the full house, and we get full houses, and it's all face cards. So nice, nice. That's great. Put us over the threshold. Because the jack re-triggered, we were able to get more chips, and because of that, we were able to finish that in one hand. So we get $3 from the remaining hands that we have left, and it took us over the interest threshold, so we get an extra $1, which is nice. Getting quite a bit of value from that. I am a fan of dagger. Dagger is expensive, but maybe with business card we can make it work. So maybe we can do dagger into something like this, and then we go next, and then we see where we're at scoring wise. So I'm gonna play this pair. Not a lot. Let's fish for spades. We can play a 2-pair here. Hoping to get some procs from this. Nice. Okay, and now we can still fish for spades. We don't get it, but we're okay because we could do something like this 2-pair, which just gets us the dub. Okay, money management is going to be big, very big here, so we have the wall to go against. Okay. Let's just go next. We'll take our interest. We will play this flush. I mean straight. Nice. We will... We can fish for clubs. We can fish for clubs. Get it. Nice. Okay, we need something. Ice cream. I think ice cream is that something. And I think we get rid of Jolly Joker and we skip on the crystal ball, because even though we have something to give us money, going down to $4, we lose the interest value. So now potentially we could look at getting to $15 this round, and that'll give us $3 of interest. With the wall, it's gonna be hard, but with the 100 chips, 95, 90, 85 chips, whatever the case may be, we should be fine. Plus the 6 molt from here and the 1.5 here, we should be good to go. The question is, do I maybe open a standard pack? And I think I know I just talked about getting to the interest threshold, but I think I let curiosity kill the cat, and we get rewarded for it. Blue seal gold card is nice. We don't take anything else here. You might consider taking a face card, but face card no attachments, I don't think it's something you want. So we can fish for hearts. We get the hearts. Let's do something like this. Okay. We can fish for diamonds. We can play a 2-pair, which probably doesn't win. Let's play 2-pair this way, and then we fish for spades or diamonds, whichever or. It does win. It really didn't matter what we played because we're getting most of our chips from here. Misplay by me. That is okay. I will take an egg. I will so we have to get to 32,000, right? And we've shown that we get about 2,000. So maybe I can be greedy and take this devil card, re-roll, looking for a joker to feed the dagger. I like the idea of feeding it one of these rares. Very expensive feed, but I know I just talked about interest and not going down to super low, but that brings us to 14 on the dagger. We can hold on to the egg, and one of the things you can do with the egg is you can hold on to it until like you get to a position where you feel like you need a lot more scoring. Maybe the round before was close. Maybe you feel like, all right, drawing these 5-card hands is tough. Maybe you're in a position where if you draw 2 5-card hands, you're like, I'm not scoring enough. Then that's something you decide to sell the egg. But the egg gains value, right? So we bought a rare, which is $8, and sold for half of that, which is 4. Double that is 8, right? So you got $8 value on the dagger. The egg, I think you buy the egg for like $3 or $4, and it gains $3. Even if it's $5, even if it's $6 that we bought the egg, which I can't even remember. You gain $3 value, $3 value, $3 value, and then you double that when you feed it to the dagger. So I want to say we have a pretty safe run here, but I'm not gonna count all my chickens just yet. So we still want to look for face cards because we want to get business card value. We want to look for our blue seals because we want to transition to pairs if we can, easier hands to play outside of our 5. Let's play a pair though, just to see where scoring is at. Okay, that was a lot. Let's hold on to these jacks, and we'll fish for our blue seal. We don't get it. One thing to consider is instead of playing the jack, we put the devil on the jack, and that way we don't just get $3, but it re-triggers, so we get $6. So then we can play the pair here, and the pair just wins for us. And then move this out of the way, that scared me. I am okay with taking pair level, and I am okay with spending $3 to get a joker instead of 6, which probably sells for like 2 or 3. I'm okay with doing something like this. And then we can use that free reroll and then we can go next. We should save money for the tooth thing, but I don't know. We need money. So let's we don't need to play a pair. We can get rid of our discards, and we can put this at the beginning, and okay, that was a pair that got us that much. We can play high card king, And then we can play 2 pair. Okay, we don't get either of our gold cards, which is a bit unfortunate. We can... Maybe instead of selling a fist, we keep a fist. There we go, next. And then we play the pair. We play this 5 card, and we hope it wins. Probably doesn't. It's a very expensive pair to play, but nice. Okay, now we got out of that. We can $8. We can just go next. We're gonna need a source of chips soon. Maybe instead of that, we need money, and opening our Arcana pack with $12 in case we get Hermit brings us back to 12. Opening the Arcana pack with Temperance is what we would want. That'd be nice. Maybe another Devil card would be nice so we can get another gold card. Either way, I think we can just go next. Take the interest that we have. Nice. This is what I wanted to see. Okay, I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm working with here. No re-triggers, bummer. Also like to see that. Let's do this. Let's try and get out of here. Perfect. Okay. Not a lot of chips left on ice cream. We are finally getting our blue seal value. This is perfect. I love a driver's license, but we don't have any value for it, so we can take it and sell it. I want that crystal ball. I'm gonna open up an Arcana pack, hoping for death, hoping for Hermit, hoping for Temperance, something like that. We don't get it. I am okay with making a 7 of steel card, because why not, right? I can open up the Celestial pack, hoping for a pair. Nothing to guarantee that we get the pair, so I think we just kind of go next. Okay. Let's do... Maybe I should discard with some discernment. Play the pair. 4 of the 3. Okay, let's play another pair. Let's... Does this pair win? It should. And if not, we have one more pair to play. Nice. Okay, 15 chips here. We do need something. Death card would be nice. Something to give us more chips. And now this is what I'm talking about when you're in a situation where you feel like the scoring is catching up to you. So I can get rid of the egg. It's going to give us quite a bit of molt for our dagger, and at that point the dagger will be, what is it, 17, so it's going to give us 34 molt. We'll have the dagger at 50. We just need something to give us chips, or maybe an X molt would be nice, and then we'd be in a great spot. So I am going to take the crystal ball. I am gonna reroll. I like the idea of Golden Joker. I'm gonna reroll once more. Both of these are nice. I think we take the hologram, and then we open up these packs. And it doesn't matter what we take here. And all things considered, this should be... we didn't get the chips, but this should be a set match, right? Like, we should win off this. This might just win off rip. Okay. And because that might be the case, let's see if we can fish for our seals or our gold card, anything like that. We can play... Unfortunate. Okay, wouldn't have won. We got about 11,000 there. So 11,000 is what we're looking at. We can take this knowing that there's a fool there, hoping to pick up like a hermit or a death card or hangman or a temperance. We don't get any of those. I am okay with spinning the wheel. Nice. I am... So at this point, you don't need anything for the dagger. I think 62 mult, especially at Ante 5, is plenty. Again, you still need chips. Maybe picking up more cards is going to make it harder to find our seals, our gold cards and all that. Nice. Okay, get our blue seal. Let's play this. I am okay with just playing this as a high card. And then maybe we get like a queen or a jack. We do get a jack. Okay. We got literally everything of value we have in the deck right here. This is nice. This will put us over the $25 threshold. And we should be in a great spot from here on out. 16,000. What wouldn't be bad here, what I would like to see is like DNA maybe. DNA would, DNA so we can copy the blue seal, DNA so we can copy the, red seal, DNA so we can copy the gold seal. Also something I would love to see here is trading card. Trading card would help out a lot. Do I want a mail-in rebate? I have 2 value generators that would put me at 3. I still have no source of chips. Maybe the money that we get from here would help. We are getting 16,000. We have to score 37, so we would have to play all of our cards exactly like this. Maybe We can feed this, maybe we can feed the business card to this. Maybe we feed it something else, like a faceless. Let's reroll once, hoping for some type of chips. We don't get it, but a mime is something I can get behind, especially with our steel cards, our gold cards, our blue seals. This is real nice. I very much like this, actually. Let's take the mime, and I do want to open up the buffoon pack in case we get something like a DNA or something like that. Source of chips would be nice as well. Odd Todd is okay. Odd Todd as our permanent source of chips. Are there better options when you think about it, right? When you're thinking about jokers, maybe we can't afford to be picky. A good source of chips is like Square Joker, you stack up. Wee Joker, you stack up. Scary Face is not bad. Scary Face also kind of pairs well with business card. But if I had to sell a joker, I want to sell business card. Maybe we be a little bit greedy and hold on to it. The only win we have is white stake. So there's some synergy here, right? We have our molt, then we have our X molt. We just need chips. We're playing pairs, so we're not going to get a lot of chips from Scary Face, but 60 chips is a lot. With Odd Todd, we would be getting 62 chips, which is only 2 more chips. So maybe we sell Golden Joker then, and we hold on to business card. Okay. Okay. Now we just have to pull our face cards. A problem in itself. Let's play this glass 10. Hopefully it breaks. There are a lot of cards in the deck. And one of the things is we have to pair our face cards. So let's pair this. We actually don't even have to pair it. We can 3 of a kind it. And okay. Okay. Let's reroll once. Baron would be nice. We just don't have a lot of kings. We've got a lot of filler in the deck. Let's reroll one more time. Strength to make more face cards. Buffoon pack. I think we're kind of set with what we have. This also helps with chips. So here's my dilemma, right? I want to win a gold stake, right? That's winning would be nice. And I think that's priority number one. Priority number two is because I want to get completionist plus plus. I would like to get gold stickers, and I want to say this is a good opportunity to get a gold sticker on the business card. This with Scary Face, and we leverage the mime to get us more money, so we can get us more money, get us more blue seals, so we can just continue that cycle and make more face cards, playing all the face cards, allowing us to multiply the dagger with the hologram and this. We definitely have to have a gold stake win, if not multiple, with the Chad. I think the Chad is probably one of the best jokers in the game. Yeah, there it is. One of the best retriggers for sure. I think it just pairs so well with Scary Face. It also pairs well with business card. So then do we get rid of mine for the Chad? Because that's also a way of getting money. And we can leverage the mime another time. This just makes us ultra safe. And I think I like that. I told you we were going to play slow, and I was going to play smart. And that's what I'm trying to do here. I can open up a Celestial pack, but I don't have Telescope, so it's not guaranteed. I think I will re-roll once. I don't want any of these. We will go next. All face cards are drawn face down. I should have looked at the boss. That's something I should have done. I'm just going to play all of them and hope for the best. Nice. Okay, and that almost won. Now, punished for not having the mime here, because we're only going to get one planet card. But maybe I hold on to this, and what I do is, if I get another 10, we strengthen both of those 10s to make jacks, and we use that to get us face card. We don't get those, unfortunately. Does this win? Okay, without face cards, we get about 14,000. Nice. Telescope, we were just talking about that. And I like the idea of opening the Jumbo and taking another Mercury with 115 chips, with the Scary Face, with the Giga Chad, with the business card. I think we're in business now. I think we're in a good spot where we shouldn't have to worry too much about, are we going to hit the score requirement or not? Copium. We'll go next. This will be a tester round. So let's look at the boss. Let's learn from our mistake that we just made. First hand is drawn face down. So that's fine. I think I want to make my 10s into jacks. So let's fish for that. I'm okay with getting rid of a gold 3. Or like a death card if possible. We have our gold seal, so I am okay with playing the pair here. I don't think it wins. No, it doesn't. But we do get 50,000 with the face card played. Let's fish for another 10. We get it. Okay, nice. So we can make more jacks, and then we can play a pair like this. And ideally, later down the line, we would like to get nice. Later down the line, we would like to get more blue seals, so this, no, I'm pretty set in my build. I'm okay with doing this, opening up this and taking whatever. Okay, level 10 pair. We can reroll once. I can take a devil card. We can go next. We can play the... This shouldn't win, right? Maybe with the steel card it does. Maybe we play the steel card. Nice. Okay, 66,000. Let's get rid of these cards. Fishing for our seals, if possible. No seals, no anything. So let's put gold on a jack and let's play hard card king. This probably wins, maybe. Yeah, and that's fine. Okay, 11 bucks. Let's reroll once. Mystic summon we don't need. We can, this is 8 bucks. 6 bucks takes us down to 33 minus 8 takes us down to, oh, this is exactly what we need. Well, if we reroll and there's something we want, then it's not exactly what we need. So let's just open this. We will take a magic red seal card is nice. Another face card is also nice. I am gonna bet it all on the magic card. And then we don't get anything from here. I'm okay with making these bonus cards. And what we got next? Maybe it's okay if we re-rolled because we do have business card and we do have the hanging chad, so it couldn't have been too bad. I'm just gonna play whatever is here. Unfortunately we played our gold card. This doesn't win. We can get rid of like this. Unfortunate. No face cards or anything like that. We do need more face cards. I do understand this is something that we need. And we can play a high card. Okay. Extra hand helps. Helps out a lot, actually. Let's grab one of these. Grab... I'm okay with grabbing that. Let's re-roll. I am also okay with having a justice card. Reroll one more time. Go next. Nice. Okay. Hoping for a death card. Hoping for magician's fine. I am going to play this 8 for the money. I am going to discard again. I'll play the pair, actually. We gotta play face cards. So let's not get too comfortable with what we're doing. We don't have to play face cards. We could win this without face cards. Let's make these magic. And let's discard one more time, because this probably wins. Let's play... Does the face card, high card win with the steel card? Probably. Let's play the steel card then. Nice, okay. And now we can play the queens. We can also play the jacks too, because it wins and we're not worried about losing our blue seal value because it hasn't shown up yet, unfortunately. Okay, no procs on those, but we did get a lot of business card procs, which is nice. Take the $5, gladly take the Hermit. We don't need any of this. We can... All face cards are debuffed. That's not good. Let's take the grabber. Let's reroll. And what are we looking for? What are we looking for? DNA would be nice. Certificate wouldn't be bad. 9 books on a reroll is a bit expensive, but I will spend it. I'll take this. Foil card is nice. It's a bit late to square up though, so I will open up the Celestial pack, take another pair level. I will open the Arcana pack. Let's maybe make a Steel Jack. Not committed to it. It is what it is. We will go next. We can play the pair of jacks here. That's about 90,000. We can play the 8 high card, which doesn't win. Okay, but the steel card, that's 6,000. It's very pathetic. Let's fish for our blue seal. We get another gold seal, so we can play that. Let's... no blue seal, unfortunately. We can play a high card of this, and then we can finish it with the pair of queens. No proc. Oh, we do get 1 proc, but it's not like anything nice, you know? Okay, and then we just play this. Maybe I should have played a high card. I mean, a pair non-face cards just to see what our score was looking like, just to see what we needed. I do like Hiker. I love a Hiker. Hiker Giga Chad. It's anti-7. It's a little too late for that. We've actually never used the Mr. Bones. Maybe now is the time we grab it. Maybe I risk this entire run and stick with business card. Maybe we need more aces, especially like a bonus ace, bonus red seal ace like this. Let's fish for tarot cards. ×3 would be nice. So maybe 175 is enough chips wise. And we get rid of the Chad and we go driver's license. I probably have 1 gold stake with driver's license. I do like a driver's license. I haven't. Let's think about this, right? We 1.5 times 2.7, which is damn near ×3. This would be another ×3. Are we saying the chips that we have that we're getting from Scary Face? This boss, we're not getting any chips from Scary Face, which is the problem. We're not getting any chips from Scary Face. We're not going to get a lot of value from Hanging Chad because it's not copying the Scary Face, and we're not getting a lot of business card value. So we do need, scoring wise, we need that. So maybe driver's license is what we need, and we take this. Now we're short by 2, so we're looking for Hierophant or something like that. We do have a Justice card. Exactly, we just get it. Okay, so we can high roll the 3s, which activates driver's license, and then we can go next. Okay, let's play these aces and let's see what this score is looking like. We're fine. We're so fine. Alright, I'm gonna be greedy and I'm gonna discard and I'm gonna look for my I'm gonna look for my blue seal if possible. We don't get it. I could probably even play like a high card and be fine. Let's play the pair with the steel. Without the steel card, just to see what we score. Holding on to the justice card. We're probably fine to win like this then. I would like to get Giga Chad back, and I kind of do want to sell driver's license and do the Giga Chad again, but I'm okay with this. This is okay. Get another face card. Get another pair level, even though we don't need it. Let me just go next. Forces one card to always be selected. That's a nice boss to go against. That is a nice boss to go against. Temperance. Maybe we could do something like play this high card. Maybe I overestimated the high card. Definitely have to play a pair. Time shows back up. Listen, if Giga Chad shows back, oh, no, I can't. I shouldn't. I want to though. Hangman is nice. Get rid of 9 and ace. And we can use the fool for another hangman. And we could use a fool for another hangman. So we can get rid of 5 and 2, and then we can get rid of 9 and 7. And then we finally pull our blue seal after 30 eternities, 30 days and 30 nights. Oh, money proc. Okay, love to see that. This should win. Nice. No death cards to copy our blue seals, but we did get plenty of pair levels. Now this is not guaranteed one, but I'm pretty sure it is guaranteed one. A little too late for you. I would like to use you on this, but just a little too late. Let's get our pair levels. Better late than never, right? And we get a fool, we copy it. Sure. Hey, and we get it too. Now this forcing a card to always be selected is a bit awkward, but something like that. And then we can, I would like it to select one of our face cards so we can, nice, so we can do this, and then we can do this. And I would love it to have landed on one of our red seals, but that's fine. And we can just play this. Okay, that is another gold stake run down. Nice. Let's talk about it a little bit. Even though there isn't too much to talk about. So after I did the seed that the doc did recently, what day is it? Today is Thursday the 13th. So this video should be coming out, what day is Saturday? Not this Saturday, but the 22nd. So you guys should, if you haven't already, go back and watch the video that I posted. It'll be this one over here. I don't know where to point at. I'll point in both directions because I don't know where to point at. I'll point below me too because I don't know. But it's me copying the doc. I later watched the video and he did indeed choose Midas Mask, and in choosing Midas Mask over red card, he was able to leverage the money that he got. And I think I'm looking at Balatro wrong. I think I'm looking at Balatro as in just get molt, just get plus molt, just get X molt, just get chips, right? And that is a good strategy. It's a good formula, but in order to do that, you need access in the shop, and not access, but like maneuverability in the shop. And in order to maneuver around in the shop, you need money, right? And what gives you money? Gold cards. So by using Midas Mask, he was able to get gold cards, and he got the golden ticket, which he leveraged to get himself more money as well, which he leveraged to look around in the shop. He also took the eternal regular Joker, which is it's a crazy pull. It was eternal rental, right? And I shied away because it was rental, but that's one of the things you shouldn't do. You shouldn't shy away from something because it's rental. Obviously, if you can do without it, definitely. But in some instances, it just makes life easier. You just have to manage your money better. Speaking of managing money, that is something that we tried to do during this run. We got business card, we were able to hex it, and in hexing it, we were able to play more cards. We were able to play different hands while still playing face cards and profiting money off of them. We didn't profit always, but we did profit a little bit. Hologram, just one of those, it probably my most used X-Molt joke. Hologram, driver's license, another personal favorite of mine. I typically, if I get the opportunity to, if I see a Hierophant, if I see an Empress, if I see a Lovers, not as much Lovers, but Lovers, if I see a Chariot, if I see a Devil, anything to enhance my cards, I'm going to throw them up there because I know that there's a probability that I get driver's license in the shop, and that X3 molt is just strong, man. It's just strong. Another big part of the run is we got the dagger, right? And like I said, you hold on to the egg. The egg and the dagger is like a match made in heaven. Egg and dagger, or egg and gift card. Not egg and gift card. Well, egg and gift card too, but dagger and gift card are really, 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 really good. It's one of those things where dagger scales so well early on, that you don't really need to do too much. You can even buy rental jokers and just get +2 on the dagger, which is like a worse red card, but like not as expensive red card. So you get the rental jokers, throw them on the dagger. You get the rental jokers, you throw them on the dagger. You get your cheaper jokers to get your +2s, your +3s, your +4s on the dagger. All while holding on to the egg, which is what we did. And then we got to a point where like we were the score requirement was catching up to us. So in order to put us at ease, right, we fed the egg into the dagger, right, which gave us, we went from, what was it, like 28, 24, 26 molt or something like that, somewhere in the 20s to 60s, right? And at that point, we didn't need to worry about the dagger anymore. We actually didn't worry about the dagger anymore. It stayed at 62 molt, and we left it there for the rest of the run, because you have to think 62 molt is a lot. At that point, you don't need any more molt, you need more chips. And shout out to the ice cream for holding on as long as it did. Shout out to gaining the pair levels. We were able to get the pair up to pair level 17, which gives us 250 chips, right? So even just baseline 250 chips plus the 62 molt is already a really good score. That on top of the hologram, on top of the driver's license, we were just able to leverage our score out and end up with a score of 1.2 million. But yeah, if you enjoyed that video, make sure you like and subscribe, and join the Discord. Don't join the Discord, actually. We don't talk about Balatro in the Discord at all. Join the Discord if you like gacha games. Anyways, I'm out.